Bullock. From Days of Our Lives, Arleen, Sorkin. From TV and movies, Everett. From country music fame, Loretta, Lynn, and Gilley. From Matlock, Nancy, Stafford. And me, I'm Shadoe Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Squares.
We have the best audiences in all of television here at Universal Studios. Give yourselves a hand. Thanks for joining us. Hello, stars. Hey. Well, we have a challenger today. Our champion's already got lots of money, but our challenger's on my right. His name is Ken Knott. Let's welcome Ken to our show. Hi, Kenny. Tell us, stars, something about yourself.
I'm visiting from Vancouver, Canada. I work for a major Canadian airline in Vancouver, and I'm down here in Southern California on vacation, having a wonderful time, and glad to be on the Hollywood Squares.
We're glad to have a Canadian on the show. Squares is very big in Canada. Our reigning champion has already won $2,900. She's back. Tina Schultz is back. Welcome back, Tina. Tell us, stars, something about yourself.
Well, I've been married 12 years now. We just celebrated our anniversary, and I'm a professional clown.
Oh, great. I bet you're very good. You dress up and do kids' parties, maybe. Some
right.
Tricks. Yeah, we're glad you're here. Here's how you do well clowning around on the Hollywood Squares. He's so clever. You win tic-tac-toe. 3 squares across, down, or diagonally. Requires as many squares as you can. Winner of each game receives $500 in cold cash. Whoever amasses the most money will have a chance to drive away in a beautiful Hyundai. Look at these cars. Let's get started. Ken, you're the challenger. You start. Pick a square.
Okay, Mr. T.
Mr. T is here. Mr. T, it's a very special moment for us all. After all, if Morton Downey can put out an album, Mr. T can sing on the Hollywood Squares. Take it, T.
I'm gonna erase the fuss, I'm gonna erase the holler about working all summer just to earn $1. Sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do, but there ain't no cure for the summertime blues.
Mr. T sings on the Hollywood Squares. He raps.
Boy,
that was a rap song, sort of.
Yeah, that was most difficult for me to do. You know, I'm gonna talk to the producer after the show.
No, but you did very well.
No, you're just saying that because, you know, the last time.
Yeah, that's true. I did just say that.
That's
but here's
right.
your question. That song was co-written by a pioneer in rock and roll. Was it Carl Perkins, Eddie Cochran, or Jerry Lee Lewis? Who wrote Summertime Blues?
It's a good one.
Carl Perkins, Eddie Cochran, or Jerry... Does that help you think when you do that?
Yes, you do. Let's try Jerry Lee Lewis.
Jerry Lee Lewis. Ken, what do you think?
I'll disagree.
Good. Eddie Cochran wrote
right.
that.
Last
It's
choice.
the square. Mr. T is here. Tina Schultz, take a square.
Joan Rivers.
Joan Rivers is in the center. Joan?
Oh, please, what is
Something
that?
very special on the Hollywood Squares. All this week, we are featuring bits and pieces from this fascinating reference book. Do you see it here? It's called The Chronicle of the 20th Century. Yes? A fascinating book.
I'll bet, John.
Yeah, okay. Let's thumb through the book here and find some questions for you. Here, okay. The year, 1957.
Oh, yeah, my birthday.
It says that. Joan Rivers was born. Ike was sworn in for the second term. Pat Boone had all the girls swooning with his white shoes, remember? And a dog named Laika made news in space. What big news did the Ford Motor Company make in the summer of ~57? Big news.
I'll bet, because I've been doing jokes about the Edsel.
Tina, what do you
I
think?
bet it's the Edsel.
I agree.
They introduced the Edsel, which was immediately shunned by car buyers. It turned out to be a $250 million mistake. Circle in the fascinating book. Over to you, Ken. Take a square.
Arleen Sorkin, please.
Yeah, from Days of Our Lives. Arleen Sorkin. Arleen, welcome back.
Thank
Your
you.
dress is falling off your shoulder. I guess it's supposed to.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Well, I thought if I wore dice, you'd take me to Vegas.
Arleen, let's see how much you know about other soap operas, since you're on a very successful one.
Okay.
Lenore tells the children that Kirk is their father. John tells Duke he may be his father, and Emily thinks Hal, as opposed to Tom, is the father of Margot's baby. Where is all this happening?
In Major League Baseball.
Make me read this again. Did you understand it?
Let's see. How about,
We have Lenore, Kirk, Hal, and Tom, and Margot.
Knots Landing?
Ken, what do you think?
I disagree.
Good for you. As the world turns, X gets a square. Tina, take a square.
Loretta, Lynn, and Mickey Gilley.
Loretta Lynn and Mickey Gilley. Country legend. Welcome, gang.
Thank you.
It's good to be here.
Mickey, you know a thing or two about restaurants, right? You've had a wonderful restaurant over the years. A restaurant recently opened in Davie, Florida that will feed your horse a 3-course meal outside while you dine inside. What's the name of the restaurant?
I ate there once. I probably should have stayed on the horse.
It'll feed your horse outside while you're inside eating.
Loretta knows this. I know she knows this. Well, you know it, Loretta.
Sure, it's Roy Rogers' restaurant.
Roy Rogers. Tina, what do you think? It's for the block.
I disagree.
I would have said Roy Rogers, too. No, McDonald's in Davie, Florida will do that.
I'll never eat there again.
Ken, over to you. Take a square. She blocked you.
Chad Everett.
He's got a brand new series. Chad Everett is here today. Congratulations. We know you from Medical Center all those years. Now the new series is called
Thunderbolt Row. And I play a sort of guy's in the gray area. You know, he builds cigarette boats, and he works against things like espionage and pornography and
action adventure
and stuff. You know, I mean,
yeah.
He's you never quite know where he's coming from.
Well, let's see if
it's
you know
Stephen
this.
Cannell's show, and it's on ABC, and it'll be on in the fall.
According to Dr. Joyce Brothers, who is more likely to go to pieces after a divorce, the man or the woman?
Probably one of the animals. Whose house?
Who's more likely to go to pieces, fall apart after the
Whose
divorce?
name is the house in? I mean, well, I'll just hazard a guess. I would say the man.
Ken, he says the man. What do you think?
I'll disagree.
No, he's right. The man. Women are quicker to regain emotional stability. Can't put a circle. They got to hurt yourself. Tina, what do you want to do now?
Chad Everett.
Chad Everett is on a roll. He played a doctor on television for many years. According to a Harper's Index survey, what TV doctor do most Americans say they would go to if he truly existed?
Joe Gannon.
You. Tina, he says Joe Gannon.
According to my infield surveys.
On Medical Center. This is for the win. It's worth $500. Tina?
I disagree.
Good for you. Marcus Welby. Circle gets the square. We'll take a break. Secret Square game is next. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Let's hear it for Monday on the Hollywood Square. Player who chooses that square could win this. Shadoe, what is it?
Oh, Mr. Davidson, it's a trip to the Bahamas. You and a companion from Los Angeles aboard Delta Airlines to the Bahamas. You may visit the exclusive Crown Room Lounge in Delta's new Oasis terminal before boarding. In flight, you'll experience Delta's award-winning service and friendly hospitality furnished by Delta Airlines. And you'll enjoy 6 nights and 7 days at the Paradise Island Resort and Casino, giving you water sports, golf, tennis, and 12 gourmet restaurants, complete cabaret, disco, and nightclubs furnished by Paradise Island Resort and Casino.
Thank you, Mr. American Top 40. Let's reveal our secret square to our home audience only. And you need some money, pick a square.
Jim J. Bullock.
Jim J. Jimmy.
I'm the secret square.
You are.
Oh,
the secret is out. How does it feel?
This is a treat.
This is for a trip to the Bahamas, Jim.
Oh, Lordy, help us.
Yeah. Jim, Beethoven composed only one opera in his lifetime.
He did?
Mm-hmm. Was it Fidelio, The Magic Flute, or Rigoletto? Trip to the Bahamas.
I don't think it was a magic flute, but I'm going to say it was.
And he's very strange, but he says it was the Magic Flute. Now, trip to the Bahamas, palm trees, white beaches, beautiful place.
I'll disagree.
Pack your bags. The answer is Fidelio. I never heard it. Maybe it wasn't that big or whatever. Tina, pick a square. We're off and running.
Joan Rivers.
Joan Rivers is in the center, and she's ready. Joan.
Okay, Tina.
According to the World Book, you read it all.
I read it every night.
In
I get into bed with cocoa and a little piece of cheese and the World Book.
Okay. Joan, in King Arthur's time, when knights wore armor, what was a knight's most valuable possession?
A can opener. Can you imagine you had to go to the bathroom? Oh, get me out of this, unbolt me. I mean, can you imagine those poor things? A knight's most precious, his horse.
Tina, his horse. What do you think?
I agree.
She's right.
His horse.
Central gets a square. Can take a square.
Brad Garrett.
Brad Garrett, the tallest, funniest, most cleverest guy. The man of many voices. Hi, Brad.
Hi, John.
Who
That's
was
my
that?
Shadoe voice. Hi, John.
That's good. Brad, whose face do we find on a $100 bill?
Well, it should be mine. I got all the money. You see? No, is this wrong? You want to know who is on?
Yeah,
what?
Mr. Cosby, we want to find who's on the $100 bill.
A $100 bill.
Yes.
Ben Franklin.
Yeah, what do you think? Would you believe that face?
No.
You should have. Ben Franklin. He's not just a pretty face. He's smart. Tina, take a square.
Mr. T.
Mr. T is here. Mr. T.
Tina, you did the right thing, Tina. If you want to win, you pick me. All right, let's go.
Well, let's see. Mr. T, if somebody called you a Lilliputian, said you are a Lilliputian, would they be correct?
No, they be dead.
Right. Don't sugarcoat it. Just get it out. They said, hi, Mr. T, you're a Lilliputian.
I pity the fool.
You say that'd be bad.
Dead.
Well, I guess we want to know, would they be correct? You would say then no? Is that what you're telling us?
Well, first of all, I don't know what the word means.
Don't feel like the Lone Ranger. It's a tough word.
I come on this show, y'all told me to give me a little simple thing. Right. Now you give me this big word, That's why I will beat up the guy for calling me that big word.
But would he be right? Would he be right?
I don't know if I don't know the meaning of the word.
Well, take a shot. So you say yes or no? We need
Where's the writer at who write this stuff?
I don't know what it means either.
I can't agree with something that I don't know what it is.
Well, take a shot.
But it's worth me